All right, welcome back. So, as you can tell, today was my relaxation day. Um, but I do thank you for getting back to me with that text, letting me know you're all right and you have been working on some other things. Um, were you able to get time to think about what your, I think I asked you to say what your ideal life is like, just a second. Oh, what is living life to the fullest? Sorry about that. You're welcome. And yes, I did have time to think about that. And to me, living life to the fullest is just like being more aware and conscious of what, like, situations I'm in. Um, like analyzing my, I guess, role that I play in them instead of just like being so quick to try to look for ways out, I guess you could say, or try to make it seem like things are happening for the worst. Um, it also would be just like, being able to travel when I want, being able to shop whenever I want, without checking bank accounts and stuff like that. Um, Being able to take my children to places that they want to go and just have fun, you know. Um, Having everything that I need and being able to get what I want at any given moment. Um, I think that's pretty much the gist of it. Okay, good, good. And you said you were taking up a couple other things just to kind of keep your mentals at bay and be able to process things as well. Would you like to talk about that? Yeah, so for starters, I'm finally being able to focus like on business matters right now. So I hired a coach, um, and I've talked to her like once so far, and just started like planning, you know, for the first business that I'm gonna be doing. And then also, I bought like three different journals. So one of them says Today with Intention, a guided journal for reflection, mindfulness, and self care. Um, so I got that one over the weekend, and then there's another one. It's just blank pages on the inside, but I liked what it said on the cover, which is finding yourself is not really how it works. You aren't a $10 bill in last winter's coat pocket. You also are not lost. Your true self is right there, buried under cultural conditioning, other people's opinions, and inaccurate conclusions you drew as a kid that became your beliefs about who you are. Finding yourself is actually returning to yourself, an unlearning, an excavation, and remembering who you were before the world got its hands on you. And so I had a quote like that on my Instagram. I think it was it. I think I might still have it. It says, trying to figure out who I was before the world told me who to be, or something like that. But yeah, like I'm getting more into journaling, getting more into, or getting back into like writing, even though it may not be like the usual poetry or whatever. I think I'm getting back to that slowly but surely. I just have to work through some things and like unblock the parts of me that I allowed myself to be blocked um over time. So, yeah. Okay, good. Um so were you able to write down, well, first of all, if you had any excuse me, if you had any drinks, did you keep track of how many? And also, if you have, what was your reasoning behind it? And if you didn't, why didn't you? Yeah, I drank. Um, I did drink. It wasn't a whole lot. The night that I probably drank the most was probably a couple nights ago for a ritual that I was doing, to like release some things. But other than that, I've been drinking my water a whole lot more. I've been, like, I love matcha drinks, so I've been drinking those. And that's pretty much it. I usually, like, start my day. Oh, and coconut water. Like, I've been drinking coconut water when I first get up. Um, but yeah, I haven't really felt the urge to drink like that. And I actually enjoy being sober, especially since it's hot outside. But yeah, that's it. I haven't drank half as much as the weeks have been continuing to go on. Like, I've been, what's it called? I've been kind of like just gauging, you know, different things with that, I guess. I did want to start back drinking wine, but I don't know. Like, I'm not sure right now. But yeah, I did have a couple drinks. And that's pretty much it. Okay, good. Even though you don't have like exactly how many drinks you've had, I'm gonna say I'm still proud of you. You know yourself best, and you're also seeking help, or I'll say assistance. So I'm not gonna hold that against you. To my knowledge, you haven't come in here drunk or anything like that, and you've been able to communicate back with me. So, I mean, that's neither here nor there. I will say, if you slow all the way down, like I told you last time, it wouldn't be the worst idea. So just keep that in mind. But is there just anything that you would like to talk about that you feel is like either important or just anything I should know? I mean, it's up to you, or I could just continue to ask questions. Well, I spoke with my mom, and we were just like, we always have good conversations. We have a really good relationship, like we always have. It's just like, kind of like, I guess it's become different, in a good way, since I've been older, or gotten older and started having my own children. We have a lot of heart to hearts. So we did end up talking about the drinking thing, because I was telling her about our conversation, and she she apologized to me because she said she knew I was going through something, but she wasn't sure what to do. So that's kind of where I get like me holding stuff in from a lot of times. Because I rather just would deal with my issues on my own a lot of times. Like, I don't want to feel like a burden to anybody. I don't want to feel like I'm always going to anyone just with like issues. So there's been times where I've even have shut her out simply because I didn't want her to worry about me. So she told me about something that she had watched, I believe, and we kind of just had a heart to heart from there. And then, like I said, she apologized for not, I guess you could say, kind of for not being there, but like she was, because like ultimately I was able to still like go and like just be in her space and just know that she loved me and she wanted to help. She wanted to ask questions, but she didn't know how because she didn't know exactly what was going on. So that felt good. And she just wanted me to know that like I'm not alone. Like just as far as, you know, things I go through or just dealing with things a certain way. She just wanted me to know that, and she did apologize for that as well, for like if she made me feel like I was alone, which, as you could tell, is like it's emotional for me because I never wanted her to feel like she didn't raise me. You know, I'm the only girl, so I never wanted her to feel like she failed me, because she didn't. You know, she could only do what she could do during those times of, you know, me growing up and stuff like that. And I mean, even now, there's only so much that she can do, you know. I have to be able to control myself, and I have to be able to control what I can control, and that's nothing more, nothing less. So yeah, like that's like a highlight of the weekend. Felt good. Okay, good. I'm glad to hear that. Definitely glad to hear that. Because I definitely did want to touch more on the family life and, you know, how you grew up, things that you grew up with, because you had said that you don't particularly like when you're drinking and, you know, whoever you're with is trying to express themselves. I won't say that that's a bad thing, because yeah, if I'm, you know, in a relaxed state of mind, I don't like to be bothered either. So, but sometimes maybe that's how, you know, the other person grew up, and that's how they have had to learn to express themselves. I will say that I'm going to leave these next, like from here forward, I'm going to leave this up to you, because I just, like I said, I want you to learn how to become more aware of certain things, you know what I'm saying, without my probing. I think we've been doing good with the questions thus far. I can tell you're really willing to put in the work. And you have been doing other things even outside of our sessions, which is that's great. I want to let you know though, don't try to push yourself too hard, because I don't want you to try to put a, you know, time limit. There's no time limit on healing and working on yourself. That's kind of like a forever thing. So it's okay to slow down if you need to. It's okay to take a break if you need to. Just don't give up. All right. Yeah, it was, like I said, it was really dope. Because we got into some other conversations as well. And so I guess with that being said, like, I think it'd be a good idea to, like, start with the childhood. Start with the basics, I guess you could say. I think it'd be good to start there as well, because that's not something that people in my family, I don't think they've done. Like, this is new territory for me, so, but I'm ready for it. Okay, awesome, awesome. Um, like I said, I think that's a great place to start, especially given the notes that I've had from our conversations thus far. I would like for you to look into a few people. I will text those to you this week, and you can let me know what you think, and we can go from there. As far as anything else, you can let me know of anything that comes to mind, just like always. I feel like you're making progress, like I've said, and I really just feel like you're going at a good pace, but again, don't rush it. Because when you rush, well, for one, you can't rush the healing process. Well, let's just start there. So, I want to make sure that you're getting the most out of our sessions. Excuse me. And I also want to make sure that you are, able to take everything that we talk about and continue to apply it even after we're done with our sessions. I don't want you to get into a space where you feel like these sessions have failed you. And I don't want you to fail yourself at all. So we'll start with the family stuff. And we'll see how that goes. We may need to take a lot of time. We may need to, speed past this sometimes. You never know. But yeah, let's start there. And again, you can check in with me at any time, just the same way I do you. And if you want to share anything from your journals, then you're welcome to do that. But ultimately, I want you to just start to process how this could go. Because when we start talking about family, there's a lot of things that we feel like we can't say, shouldn't say. You need to focus on your own healing. You're doing good so far. Don't stop now. You can't care about how other people will perceive this if ever they came across it. This is about you and your healing now. So, with that, is there anything else? No, I don't think there's anything else for now. I'm gonna take some time and write just, different things that I can remember just off the top from my childhood, and I guess we could just start there, and see where that leads to. All right, well, that's what we'll do then. So I'm gonna need to at least see that you utilizing these new journals that you got. I don't have to read it. I just want to make sure that you really, you know what I'm saying, you're doing the work. I believe you when you say you are. I want to be able to, I guess, assist you the best way possible. So me knowing that you're for sure working in your journals and stuff like that, that lets me know that, blockages are being removed. You not working in your journals will let me know that, hey, maybe we need to target another area, but until our next session, I want you to stay safe. I want you to continue to monitor your drinking. Definitely keep up with the water, juices, matchas. It's good. So yeah, keep up with that, and don't hesitate to reach out to me if you really need to. Even if you feel like it's just something random or something that, I won't respond to, don't hesitate, okay? I will see you next time and look forward to my text throughout the week, as always.